load this up for whatever reason, and the first one like disappeared, like couldn't load it up. Don't know what happened to it. So I had to go back through and redo it again. But welcome to Be So Light. I'm here now. Welcome to Be So Light. As I get everybody attention. Now, how's everybody feeling? Because the energy that came in yesterday that I was feeling was an X flare. Okay. That was some strong ass energy. I'm not kidding. I'm just like, holy Toledo. That was strong. And it pretty much, after I did my medicine bath and everything, I was just all about, I just want to rest. I just want to lay down and get caught up on just some me energy and be in that place. So it's kind of stabilized right now, but it's still out there. That's why I came on and they were really wanting me to let everybody know, hey, everyone needs to just kind of hunker down and start integrating the codes that were coming in. There was a lot of codes that came in yesterday. So your body probably felt a lot of overwhelming sensation. Even after I talked to another friend of mine today, she was talking about how some people were feeling a lot of anxiety. That was not theirs. That was more of the collective. And I said, yeah, that's right on point. So today we are the white planetary dog, and it is I perfect. I perfect in order to love, producing loyalty. I seal the process of the heart with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of endlessness. I am the polar kin. I extend with white galactic. So the color is white. The planet is Mercury. The chakra is the crown. And the earth family is polar. Now we are still in the crystal process energy of that, but the message underneath is the supramental state can only be experienced once your conditioned mental container are emptied and you have gone beyond the inhibiting barriers of the ego. I like that. Yes, let's get past the ego. Let's just kind of put that in check and don't have it creating barriers with us or creating limitational beliefs with us and taking things down. So this is day 11 of our Declare It So. And when I look on the calendar for the white planetary dog, it's also guided by endlessness, the endlessness. And it has the rainbow bridge. Hold on. There's a signature with that because the other one didn't go into it. There's a, what is that? La 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 la. It's called the Global Rainbow Bridge Activation Days. On the heart chakra day of every week, take a moment to visualize a rainbow around the earth and energize this vision in your heart. Learn more at 13moon.com. Rainbow Bridge HTM. Okay, it's just a symbol that is actually, calling you to take the energy and concentrate it. Now, bury it, invoke, declare it. Now, we had the visit from the beloved divine cosmic mothers. And let me tell you something, that was awesome energy. I loved it. It was intense, but it was awesome. Now, this next one is all about burying it. Like to bury something, to bury the hatchet or to bury the situation or to bury something you get to bury. Now, the power behind this is you get to go through this whole energy of digging a hole into the earth and taking it and burying it. Okay. Now, in a tradition that I did with my abuela before she passed away, that was a good teacher, Ayeda. She took us out when I went up to Shasta. She took us out in the middle of the forest, and everything that we had written for the day, she had us go through this deep emotional releasing. She had us write it all out. And she even told us before we came up to do the ceremony if there was any journals or anything that we wanted to get rid of, whatever it was, something that was deep rooted in us emotionally that we've been working with. She says, I want you to bring it up with you. So we came up. I came up and I met the group and everything. Those of us that traveled came up to Shasta. And then she took us up to the mountain, and we went into the forest area on one of these back trails. Now, I was already a little like, it's already sensitive for me to be at Shasta because I know what it is, I know what it represents, and I know how strong it is. I know all the different portal energies that can come up and loop up, and you can get lost. But she took us to this trail. As we walked in, we went down this trail, went in, and then it opens up into this huge medicine wheel stones in this area. And I'm like, holy Cholito. She goes, yeah, a lot of people don't know about this area, but this is a medicine stone, medicine wheel area. So she had us go out in different areas from the medicine wheel. And she had us dig a hole deep enough so when you put something in there, when all the snow and everything would come in, it would layer wetness on top of that and would be a part of the purification and cleansing process of it. So it was hot. I think we did this in August. It was hot up there. It was a hot day. I remember that for sure. It was a hot day. So we go and we do this whole process, and of course, hold on one second. I gotta close this. Um, of course, we go into this process of digging the hole, and I remember I was just digging it, and she says, I want you to take the most hurtful things that have happened to you, and I want you to bury it. Take all your stuff and bury it. And then she gave us this tobacco and cornmeal mixture and said sprinkle that. And then she says take your sage and sprinkle it on top of that. And then she gave us some the cedar and sprinkle it on top of that. So we did these 4 different things. Sprinkle it on top of what you were burying. And then she says, now I want you to lay on top of it. And I was like, what? And she says, yes, Felicia. Welcome to Be So Light. We're getting into bury it. So I'm like, you mean you want us to lay down on the ground? Now keep in mind, I have yet to have done Sundance, okay? This was way before I did Sundance, okay? So I'm a California girl, and yeah, she was like telling us to lay down on top of it, the hole, and what you put in there. And I was like, but it's dirty. She goes, that's my point, lay down on it. I'm like, so I was like, okay. So I got down and I'm like, all right. So I laid down on top of it. And she says, I want to make sure everyone's belly is on top of what you just buried there. I want you to lay on top of that. Belly in the earth. I was like, okay. So belly in the hole. So belly down. And I just remember as soon as I did that, I just felt this like strong pulling. And as she was walking us through it, She says, I want you to just release it. I want you to see everything that you just put in the ground and what you've been feeling, what you've been holding on to. I want you to release it. Release it into that. If you need to scream it in there, scream it. Release it. I want you to just release it. Get in there and release it. And she would walk around and just say, "Ah, you're not releasing it. Release it. It hurts you a lot. Release it. Release it." And then soon the energy started building and it just started moving, and all of us just started going into this yelling and crying, and we just started releasing it and pushing it down in there, putting it in. And then she would come up behind us and put her hand on our backs and says, push that stuff down into the earth. Give it to Mother Earth. Give it to Mother Earth. Give it there. You're going to leave it there. It's not coming back with you. Leave it there. And I just remember after all of us did this purging and pushing it into this hole, pushing it there, it was one of the most intense, incredible, yet simple moments that I've ever experienced, where energetically you just feel everything coming off of you. And then we took the dirt, what was around, and then covered it up. Covered all of it up. She says, I want to make sure all of you make it look as though you didn't come there. You didn't leave nothing behind. So we had to cover everything up, make it look like we weren't there. Okay? And so then after that, we went back and we went into the medicine wheel and we did medicine. And I just remember when we stepped into that medicine wheel, I just felt like I just wasn't on the planet. I just felt like that. I was like, woo, I feel really like I see everything, but I don't feel like I'm like really like right here. I feel really like emptied out. I feel really clear. I felt good, but it was like I felt really high at the same time. And so we did that medicine. And after we were done, we walked back out, went and did lodge, and had a big feast. And it was an incredible weekend of medicine that we did with her. And it was beautiful and it was releasing. So today, it was funny how this came up because I was like, well, what are we doing today? How am I going to move into the next part of the energy? We only have, how many more? We only have 4 more days left of this medicine. Then we'll be on a full moon on Sunday. And I'm like, so what are we doing? What are we doing? How are we doing this? And so it was like, bury it. Bury it at all. Bury it. I said, okay. So today, I want you to bury it. Whatever it is, whatever is a residual energy that you're still kind of dealing with, that's coming up to the surface, because we have things in layers, okay? So we got rid of one layer, we'll get rid of another layer, but we still have things that are in layers when we are getting rid of things, when we're purging things, when we're releasing things. It comes off in layers, okay? So grab some water. Where's my water? Oh yeah, I put one in the freezer. Grab some water. Take a drink of water and get yourself settled in. I want you to close your eyes. We're going to go on a journey. We're going to bury it. And then after you bury it, I want you to invoke one thing. When we say invoke, we mean to call in. Okay? I want you to call in through the divine source light what it is that you desire. Is it healing? Is it a guided place where you need to be, to have it clearly come to you so you can see it? I had something that was told to me after getting water and talking to the owner of the place, and I thought it was awesome because he took this extra time. He kept following me out to the car. And I'm like, dude, you're following me out to the car, talking to me. And he's like talking. And I said, okay, there must be a message in this. And then he was talking about something about how his parents moved and where they moved to, and the energy down there and how they're living life, and how, they're not stressed out about the stuff that's happening in California, and how things that happen in California, and all the stresses of living in a lot of different states that are just taxing people to the grill. And he was just really talking about it, and I was just listening to it, and I was saying yes. And then he made this statement or something where he was concerned or worried about his business and how much. He says, when I started this business, it was costing me $600 a month in PG&E. Now I'm up to almost $3,000 a month PG&E bill, because they keep raising it up on what I'm doing, how I have this water and the systems and everything, how everything has to be clean and purified to keep this for the people. And he says, they're just highway robbing all the time with all the stuff that they do to business people. And I said, yes. He goes, I really want things to change. I hope. I said, it's changing. We're going through a very powerful point right now. It's all going to come down. He goes, I don't know. It's just so, and I could feel he was like, it's just so crooked. It's so this. He was really letting it go. And I said, no, it's all going to come down. It has no choice but to come down. It has to be released. He goes, I hope so. I said, no, we're not hoping for anything. It is being done. It's happening now. Period. He goes, I like that. I say, yeah, when we're hoping for it, you're just maybeing it. No, we're not hoping for shit. We want it done now. That's how we're claiming it. We're just saying it. It's done. It's going to be done. Period. So, in this moment, I want you to get yourself settled in, because we're going to take a journey and you're going to bury it. Whatever it is. Even if it's energy it just keeps coming up bothering you, you're going to bury it. And you're going to hear the sound effects of you taking and pouring the dirt on top of whatever it is. That's going to accentuate you burying it. And I'm going to say, you're going to hear the sound of all the dirt and the gravel hitting and covering up what you are burying. I'm getting goosebumps right now. So, however your heel looks is where you're going to go bury it. So some of you might go take it to a beautiful little heel area. You got flowers all around it. That might be a bury point. Then some of you might take it and go bury it over in a desolated place where everything is old and decrepit. You might bury it there. Then some of you might just be brave enough and go take it and bury it in some kind of graveyard behind the graves and put it over there. And then some of you might just show up at a swamp and take it and bury it near a swamp area. But you still get to pour dirt and stuff and throw it in there. I don't know what's going to show up for you, but let's get going, shall we? So close your eyes and take a deep breath. Let's go on a journey and bury it. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Take a deep breath in. Inhale it. Exhale it out. Find yourself on a path with all that is that you want to bury. Person, place, thing, or a situation. That's right, I said it. A person, place, thing, or a situation. Now, hear me, lovelies. If it's just an energy of a person, you're just going to take the energy of the problem and bury it. Might even look like them, but it's just the energy of the situation that might be represented by that person. So you're just going to bury that. Find your path and walk down that path. Take a deep breath in. Start walking. Notice where you're walking. Is it dark? Is it still some light out? Where are you walking to? Eyes closed, I said. You got work to do. You got something to bury. Just allow yourself to just go down that path. Is it late at night that you're burying this? Right before the sun goes down? Or is it already dark? Where are you? Where are you going? What do you see? Keep walking. Are you feeling the gravel beneath your feet as you're walking? Are you smelling the dirt dust as it comes up as you're walking? Or are you smelling like some flowers? Is it daytime? What does it look like for you? Keep walking. Keep on walking. You have your tools with you. You have your beautiful divine shovel that's coming with you. You got yourself all suited up, ready to do this dirt work. You have a moment with Mother Earth. She's waiting for you to just bury it. Bury it. Keep walking till you find a spot. Do you see trees? Or is it just a mound of dirt? Do you see big rocks around you? Where are you going? Come on. I want you to find that spot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Find yourself moving more north. North is the representation of Earth. Keep walking. Just breathe. Know you're on the way to do a journey. Keep walking. Now you see it. You see the spot where you want to start digging. Notice everything around it. Notice this spot where you are. Is there trees? Is there water running? Is it biome? Where are you? Where are you? Are you still walking down the path to find a place where you want to bury this stuff? Where are you? Where are you? And now you found it. You say, here's the place. For sure. Now you put down whatever it is that you're going to bury. Now you have your shovel. Now you're digging into the earth. And as you're digging into the earth, creating your hole, you're moving the dirt off to the side. And you're just going to keep digging. And every time you dig deeper into the Mother Earth, you're just taking a deep breath and you're exhaling it. And whatever the person, place, thing, or situation at hand that needs to be buried, you're just allowing yourself to just be in this moment as you dig this hole. And now you're going deeper. And this is easy to dig. The ground is not difficult at all. It moves very easy. Matter of fact, it's pretty deep now. Just allow yourself to just keep digging. Allow yourself to keep digging. Keep stacking that dirt on the side. Keep on digging. It's nice and easy to do. And as you're breathing in and exhaling out, you're digging deep inside yourself. With every time you dig into the earth, you're digging into yourself of what you need to release. And now you're putting the dirt off to the side. Just keep digging. What is it that just got you in a tizzy? Dig. Come on, dig it. Dig in there. What is it? What is still hunting you? What is still bothering you? Dig deeper. Deeper. Come on. Get that shovel moving. Dig. Dig in there. Make that hole bigger. If you know for a fact you got a lot of something that you need to bury, I suggest you dig and make it bigger so it can hold it. That's what Mother Earth wants to do for you right now. Just hold all that. Keep on a digging. Come on. Get in there and dig. You got this. Go deeper. Excellent. Keep on. And now you've made the hole big. You're standing at it. And all you can see is just the darkness in that hole. It's all like the womb of Mother Earth, just waiting for you to put something in there. What is it that you want to bury? What is that energy you want to bury? And allow yourself to release it. Is it a person that hurt you? The energy from that, take that energy and unravel it from you. And I want you to just put it into the hole. Is it something that came up in your life that has caused you so much turmoil? I want you to see it all. Feel that energy, and I want you to just put it in that hole. Put it in that ground. Get it in there. What's wrong? Do you want to keep carrying this? Do you want to still keep holding on to this stuff? How is it serving you to keep holding on to it? What's the anger? What's the fear? I want you to see it for what it is, and I want you to put it in there. Drop it down into that earthing hole. Breathe into that. Take a deep breath in. Drop it in there. Put it in there. Come on. Just breathe. What else do you got? You got to put down in there. What's hunting you? What's making you feel not safe? Where did you feel betrayed? Who hurt you? See it for what it is. You are in the most powerful place of your life right now. You can control this. You can see the energy of it. You remember what it felt like. I want you to just bring it up and put it in that hole. Let it go. Drop it in there. Put it all in there. Drop it in there. Are you fearful about things that have happened? Like you're just not moving ahead like you want to because there's something always in the way? Gather it and put it in there. I want you to drop all your fear, your doubts, your worry, your anger, your sadness, your grief. Put it in there. I want you to put all your not able to trust anymore. Put it all in there. Drop it down in that hole. Put it in there. Come on. Get it in there. Breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Inhale, exhale it out. Come on. Drop it in there. What else is coming up? Your anxiety, depression, not able to think clearly like you want. You got so much going on in your mind. Get it out of there. Drop it in there. See it all coming out. See it coming out of the crown chakra. See it coming from your third eye. See it coming out of your throat. Clear it out. See it coming out from your chest, out of the heart chakra. See it coming out from the solar plexus and the sacral and the root. See it all coming out. Push it down into that hole. Push it there into the earth. Come on. Push it. Just sweep down and push it into there. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale it out. Push it down into the earth. Push it in there. What else is still? That job. The energy of that job, that boss. They didn't care nothing about you, made your life a living hell. They always just want more and more from you. Put that energy in there. Family stuff. Never got better. It's always surfacing there. What is that energy? Gather that energy up and put it in there. Come on, this hole that you dig can take it all. Mother Earth can take it all. Just give it to her. Put it in there. Put it in there. Dump it in there. Shame. What are you ashamed of? What's your shame? Put it in there. Put it in. Put it in there. What's your guilt? What do you feel guilty about? Put it in there. Put it into the ground. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in there. Deep sadness that you carry that's not even yours to carry anymore. It came to you through your mother's womb of something that's happened long ago. And when you came out of the womb, it imprinted on you and it's not yours to carry. What is it? You know what it is. Take it and dump it into the ground. Put it into the hole. Put it in there. Get it in there. Past relationships that ended badly, that ended in disharmony, pain, loneliness, a separation that you did not plan on. Take that and put it in there. Lies and deceit and betrayals from those that you loved and trust. Put it in there. Feel it coming off of you. Feel the essence of that energy coming off of you, shedding it. You are stripping yourself out of that energy. All the timelines that are connected to it. All the timelines. Put it into that earth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Feel the freedom of yourself releasing it. You are no longer holding on to this because you are giving yourself permission to put it in the ground, to bury it. This is putting it into Mother Earth through the cosmic way of burying it. You're burying it into the earth. You see this hole that you created, and now you're dumping it in there. You don't have to carry it. Even your subconscious mind and your super subconscious mind will let it go so that you can release it into that hole. Just release it. Money worries, doubts over the business, projects that you struggled with to do, not having the clarity to move forward, procrastinating, fear of yourself and your success, and self-sabotage. Take a deep breath in. See it all for what it is and dump it into that hole. Dump it in there. Breathe it out. Now I want you to take a look, and I want you to just look into that hole. Know that everything that you dumped in there is being transmuted. It's being neutralized. It's being taken care of by Mother Earth. It's being disintegrated into nothingness. See it all going into that. See it fading into that. And feel all the hooks and cords of that energy of what you were tied to. Feel it being released from the root chakra. Breathe here. Exhale it out. Feel it as it moves up to the sacral and the solar plexus. Inhale here. Exhale it out. Feel the release of that. Feel the release. Bring it up to the heart. Feel the release from the heart space. Feel that. Feel that. Let it go. Release it. Release it, release it, release it. Bring it up to the throat. Oh, yeah. You had so much you wanted to say, but you held it in. Just let it go. Release it so that your throat is clear and you don't have to hold back those words. You can say it in a very divine way and get your point across. Just release it. See it in that third eye, all those hooks and cords through the crown. And we're going to just move out all that energy in that soul star and make sure we bring awareness to that earth star and water star. Bring it out and just see it all vanish into the earth. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Deep breath again. Inhale. Exhale it out. Release with that. Now, deep breath again. And when you exhale it, you want to release it like you've never released it before. Now, get your shovel. Now you're going to cover it up. You're going to put that dirt back over because we don't want it to be discovered, what you just released. I want you to make it look as though you were never there. But as you are shoveling, and every time you hear gravels and everything falling into that and covering it up, you're just going to hear that sound as you're dumping the earth back into the hole and covering it up. And allow Mother Earth to just help you to clear everything out. So just start dumping that dirt. More dirt. More dirt. Just pour it on in there. Put that dirt in there. All the rocks and everything are just going down into that. Just allow that to just move into that. Keep covering it up. Come on, cover it up. Allow yourself to just keep putting that dirt in there. Keep moving that dirt. Get it in there. Cover it up. You're almost done. Just keep breathing. Exhale. Allow the gravel and the rocks to just keep pouring into the hole. And more. Keep on shoveling. Let that dirt just cover up everything. And dirt is just going to fall into all the crevicy parts in the home. And just gotta keep being buried. You're almost done. And now get the last part. Get it all on top of that. Okay, now it's all covered up and I just need you to step on it. Smush it down. Okay, now I just need you to swirl your hands over it. Come on. Okay, just move it in place and press it down in there. Breathe. Okay. Now you got your hands there and just put your hands on top of it. Press down into it. And say, I declare it done. From this point on, I declare it done. And now I want you to stand up, knowing that it looks like you were never there. Okay, you were never there. Now I want you to just look straight up. And as you connect to the divine source, you invoke what it is that you seek. You're not going to hope for it. You're not going to wish for it. You are going to connect and invoke it so that it comes directly in, so it can align with you. What is it that you seek? Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. What is it that you seek? And as you bring your hands, reaching up through the fingertips, feeling that beautiful crystalline energy surging through you, just allow that energy to come down as you bring it straight into your heart space. And light, bring it to you. And I need you to just be with this. Whatever it is that you're seeking, whatever it is you call this in, you are aligning with it. So it will materialize. Breathe. Inhale. Now bring your energy, your awareness to your breath. And know that it's done. Know that you are divine, you are sovereign. And you just finished doing this work, creating space for what you asked for and invoked to come to you, to make that divine alignment. And know that it is done. And when you are ready, you will give thanks and you will find yourself walking back down your path, coming back to your present self, fully grounded, surging in beautiful energy, loving abundance energy, creative energy is flowing through you as you are coming back to your present self. Breathing that in, bringing awareness to your fingertips and to your toes. Deep breath in Exhale out. And now when you are ready, allow yourself to open your eyes gently and be here in a moment. Be here now. How's everybody doing? Are you feeling it? Are you feeling good? If you're new to this channel, we just finished doing Bury It. Putting an end to a cycle or a thing or something that's just been bringing your energy down and you just get tired of going over and over in your head. You know how that goes? You get it in your head and you just keep blah, 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 Well, we just buried it. And you can do this anytime you desire. When things start to feel overwhelming, when things start to feel like, oh my gosh, what the hell is going on? You just take the moment and you just bury it. So you don't have to carry it with you, because that's what happens to it. Things start piling up on us and we just start going through that and it's like, what the heck is this? So now you just buried it. Okay. So how's everybody? Oh, buried it. Ashe. All right. Beautiful. Yeah. When they were telling me that we're going to do the burying thing, I was just like, well, how am I going to take them through this? They said, we'll guide you. I'm like, okay. So as I'm guiding all of you and I'm talking through it, I literally see myself digging a hole. And I said, oh, okay, cool. I'm digging a hole. But I was like on a path where it was just like, where the hell am I? It was dark, but I could see it was stars above me. And I was like, okay. And just to kind of get that feel of dumping the dirt in and sound effects, and it's kind of what it creates when we hear things, it hits the nervous system in a way to kind of jam it so that the conscious mind doesn't fight you. It doesn't go, oh, well, wait a minute. Didn't you tell? Maybe I want that back because I feel comfortable when I'm swirling around in that crap. So when you bring a sound in, it jams it so that the nervous system doesn't try to match it back and bring it back in so that you're back in the energy again. Jamming techniques are really beautiful to use because one of the key factors when we're healing and we're letting go of something, we fall victim to ourselves and sabotage our healing because you're so used to having it. You're so used to the self-talk of the memory of what it was. And as soon as you click in and try to get rid of it and move it out, you're fine until you decide to hook back into it. Because the way you hook back into something is you go and say, oh, where'd it go? I hope this worked. As soon as you do that, you're hooking back into it. So nobody be hooking back into it. It's buried. Leave it there. Don't go back there looking for it. It's buried. Pebble. It's stop. Anyway, lovelies, I hope all of you are doing great today. Hold on one second. Let me open my door. Because Kitty's at the door. Kitty. What you doing, Kitty? No? All right. All right. Are you getting off the bed? What are you doing? All right. All right, lovelies. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was really good for you to kind of get that energy. And the card that we're going to pull today is going to be all about the earth, the stones. So the message in the stones of burying And when we talk about, declaring it so, it's complete, it's done. It is complete, it is done. Wisdom keepers, a new perspective, study and learning. Weather the storms, let it change you, embrace the unexpected. The healing stones, tenderness, care, gentleness, and nourishment. So, having the wisdom, weathering the storms, and let it change you, embrace the unexpected. The healing stones, tenderness, care, gentleness, and nourishment. So those are the beautiful aspects of that. And then the sacred creator, I like this one because you have questions. So let's see what we're going to get. Is everyone doing well after you did your meditation on getting rid of something? Are you feeling good? I hope you are. And the message is... Shut up! Get this! Stop, drop, and ground. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it. I was emotional, to be honest, but so glad I followed your voice. I needed to bury something. Awesome. I'm so glad. Let's look at the question. Stop, drop, and ground. Number 31. I'm loving that. That's too funny. What? I'm like, what? Okay, stop, drop, and ground. Mindful presence, finding joy, blending hobbies and duties, and pause in the day. Connection with friends and family, exercise, self-care, nutrition, and gifting yourself unconditional love. Here's the question. When was the last time you laughed till you cried? Maybe it's time to schedule a lunch date with a good friend. When you stop, drop, and ground, what do you notice? When you stop, drop, and ground, what do you notice? Your energy changes. You're not in that fluid of energy. So, we are still in the hub of the energy, that X flare, how it hit. It was very potent yesterday. And there will be some people, listen to what I'm saying, that will be acting out because that energy was very potent. I would highly suggest, if you know that you've been really sensitive and you're going to, I don't know, be attacking, I need you to take a medicine bath. Get yourself in some salt water, take a nice medicine bath, put that sea salt in there, and soak. So your nervous system comes down. If you've been feeling anxiety, a sudden grief of energy has come in and hit you, it's not yours. It's a collective energy that's going on and everyone's feeling it. Dump it. Okay? Stop, drop, and ground. Okay? So, I want everyone to be good to themselves, know that you are loved, know that you are aligned, know that you are free, know that you are sacred, know that you are seen and heard, know that you are divinely magic, and allow yourself to integrate the codes that are coming in. Tomorrow we're going to talk about codes, and after I do a little tweaking work, we're going to talk about how we're getting ready for the 5-day purification work that we'll be doing on ourselves to prepare for the 8 days water ceremony that we're going to do. That's going to bring in an energy line from all those who participate to create a positive timeline change and anchoring it through water. Okay. This is only going to be for those who truly value and know that they are here for the highest good in the collective to do this work. This is not for anybody that is a troller. This is not for anyone that's an AI, artificial being, non-divine person that is not going to go up any higher in love. They are just NPC energies. If you decide to change your mind, you want to level up, then great. But if not, it's not for you. It's only for the divine beings of Be So Light. They know who they are and how they walk and how they shine their light. It's for them. All right. So, lovelies, be good to yourselves. Get rest. Please stay hydrated more than ever. You need this. I am not kidding. Stay hydrated. Okay? The energy is so intense, it's literally doing this extraction, and then heating you up. All right? So there's a lot of balancing with that and integrating that energy so that your body is not feeling catawampic and heart palpitations and headaches and all of that. Okay? Cool water in your shower is so good for your nervous system to like bring it, whoom, you'll feel it come down. Tomorrow we'll talk about some really interesting things. I don't want to talk about it right now, but it's pretty interesting. I like it. All right. So tomorrow I will see you and we will dive in, but please stay hydrated. Know that you're loved. You're not by yourself. You're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. All right, lovelies. See you soon. See you tomorrow.